the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Highway Patrol maintains a constant vigilance throughout the entire state in its never-ending fight against crime. Burglary is one of the most common crimes, and yet every case poses its own special problem for law enforcement agencies. On a Saturday morning, Lou and Mike Parker carefully began what should have been a simple, well-planned burglary. But in the execution of that burglary, an unforeseen accident thwarted their plans and forced a frightened citizen into a serious crime.
Oh, so far, so good. Where's the night watchman?
The other side of the building.
It's 11:27. It'll take you a minute to get out of this building and a minute to get to the car. At exactly 11:29, I'll blow this safe. Now, as soon as I do, the alarm will go off, so you better get that car motor running.
I know. The cops will be storming this place in less than 5 minutes, as soon as you blow this thing.
I'll meet you at the car at exactly 11:32, okay?
Right.
All right, take off, little brother.
Watch that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Highway Patrol, Dennis. Mitchell Plastics, right. Mr. Matthews?
Yeah, what?
Report from the phone company. Safe alarm is ringing at Mitchell Plastics on Woodmere Boulevard.
What units are in that area?
Johnson, Harvey, and Livingston.
Tell Johnson I'll meet him at the plant. Have the other units close off Highway 63.
Right. Headquarters 3310. Headquarters to 3310.
What's the matter?
I just killed a man.
You what?
At least he was lying there when I left him.
Lying where? Who?
I don't know who he is. I was driving out by the factory road in the back. And all of a sudden, a man came running out of the entrance of the plastics factory. And I hit him.
What plastics factory?
Oh, I don't know. It's about 4 blocks away from here.
And then what happened?
I got out of my car and I ran out to have a look at him. And all of a sudden, there was an explosion. And a bell was ringing. And I got scared and I ran.
Lois, we're going back to that man. And if he's still alive, we're going to take him to a hospital.
Yes, you're right.
I'll call the ambulance now. Every minute may count. Operator, would you send an ambulance?
Looks like this job was pulled by real pros.
How many do you think there were?
At least 2, maybe more. One of them neutralized the front door alarm, the other forced it.
Well, these factories around, somebody must have seen him.
On a weekday, they probably would. This is Saturday, there's nobody around.
Where was the watchman?
They timed it while he was on the other side of the plant.
How many exits to this place?
Just this one, and the rear exit on the Mill Road. But the rear exit gate's been locked for hours, so the Mill Road's out.
It happened about what? What would you say? Say 10 minutes ago?
Right.
Look, Peter, the police.
The hospital must have called them. Where's the ambulance?
Peter, I'm scared. Help me, Peter.
Of course I will. Is this the exact spot where it happened?
Yes.
Bloodstains.
Where is he?
Well, somebody must have come by and taken him to a hospital.
All right, what's going on here?
We got a rush call, now no victim.
I'm Matthews, Highway Patrol.
Peter Emery, my wife Lois.
Send for an ambulance?
Yes.
All right, what happened?
I was driving down this road about 15 minutes ago. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing more than 35 miles an hour. When a man came running out of that building to a car parked here, it all happened so quickly, I couldn't stop in time. I hit him. I ran out of the car to see what I could do for him, and I was so frightened. Then there was an explosion, and the bell was ringing, and I got scared. I just ran.
What bell?
I don't know, somewhere in there. A bell was ringing. I came home, and I told Peter what had happened. Peter called for an ambulance, and then we came here, and now he's gone.
It's like I was telling the doctor here. Somebody must have come by and taken him to a hospital.
All right, describe him.
He was about 5'10", blonde. He was wearing a brown leather jacket and blue shirt and pants.
Thanks. $21.50 to headquarters.
Headquarters by.
Alert all hospitals and doctors within a 15-mile area. Be on the lookout for a blonde guy. He's about 5'10", wearing a blue shirt, blue pants, and a leather jacket. What have you got in the checkpoints?
Negative.
10-4.
10-4.
You said something about a parked car.
Yes, it was parked right in front of where we're standing, right here.
What kind of a car was it?
Two-tone green sedan, I think.
I'll put it out.
Okay. Mrs. Emery. You say you were going 35 miles an hour?
Yes, sir.
What's the injury potential on a guy hit by a car going 35 miles an hour?
Well, depending on where he was hit, how fast he was moving at the time.
What do you think, Doc?
Well, when anyone's hit by a car going 35 miles an hour, it's usually fatal. But here I'm only guessing. I don't know the extent of the injuries.
You two wait inside the plant, huh? Come over here, take a look.
How do you feel, kid?
Feels like my chest is caved in. Where are we?
We're in an empty warehouse a couple of blocks from where you got hit. As soon as the cops move out, I'll get you to a doctor.
How bad am I hurt?
I don't know, kid. I'm no doctor.
I wish I had something for this pain. It hurts. How much was in the safe?
Over $70,000, enough to buy you a dozen doctors.
All I need is one.
As soon as those cops get out of here, I'll take you to a doctor right away.
All hospitals check out negative. All doctors in the area have been contacted and so far report negative.
Alert all units. Two-tone green sedan carrying a badly injured man. Give out the descriptions I gave, huh? Right. Well, how do you feel?
I'm all right.
Why'd you leave the scene of the accident?
I don't know.
Hope the guy you hit doesn't die. For your sake.
The strange coincidence of a robbery and a hit-and-run victim created a bizarre situation. Dan Matthews and the Highway Patrol were now involved in finding the criminals, one of whom might be dead because of the accident.
Mr. Matthews,
Yeah, what?
what did you mean when you said that you hope the man is alive for my sake?
You hit a man, you left him in the street. That's a felony. If he dies, it's manslaughter.
Is she under arrest?
No, we haven't got a victim or a witness.
Can I take her home?
Yeah, take her home.
Thanks.
No place else.
Highway Patrol, Dennis.
It's Matthews. Peter and Lois Emery, 610 Palm Drive. Put a tail on him.
Peter and Lois Emery, 610 Palm Drive. Description?
What do you got from the checkpoints? Anything?
Checkpoints report negative. I have reports from R&I.
Go ahead.
MO of robbery fits Mike and Lou Parker, two brothers who served time for safecracking. Released from state prison about 3 months ago.
Anything else?
Yes, the lab tests of blood smears on road at scene of accident are type O, the same as Lou Parker. Description by Mrs. Emery fits Lou. We put it on an APB on Mike and Lou Parker.
Circulate the description. You got a brother?
Yeah, two of them.
If you were Mike Parker and your brother was hurt, where would you take him?
Well, if I didn't know how badly he was hurt, I'd try to get out of the area as fast as I could. And if I were really smart, I'd know where I could find somebody to treat him.
It wouldn't have to be a doctor.
That's right.
Highway Patrol, Dennis.
It's Matthews. Check the record on the Parker brothers. Prison as well as civilian life. See what medical contacts they have.
They're still out there.
Well, they've started to move. As soon as they do, I'll get you to a doctor.
Supposing they don't move.
They will.
It's no good, Mike.
Hey, stop giving up so easily. We got $70,000. We got it made.
Sure, Mike. Sure. Supposing you take me to a doc. Doc will call the cops.
I'm taking you to Doc Hastings.
He's no doc.
He was good enough for those guys in Stern. He's only 15 minutes away. Hold on, will you, kid? Hold on.
Peter, just what are you doing?
We're getting out of here.
What? Why?
We're going so Florida that they want you, they'll have to extradite you.
Peter, we can't run away.
We've no choice. You heard what Matthews said. If that guy you hit should die, they'll hold you for manslaughter.
And what good will running away do?
Well, it'll give us time. It'll give us time to find out what happened to that guy you hit.
Suppose he dies?
Then we'll never come back. Never.
What do we do for money, Peter? How do we live?
Well, I could close out the account at the bank. That should hold us for a while.
And what about this house and everything in it? Everything we built up for the last 10 years. How do we take that with us? Peter, why didn't you think of that when you asked me to go back to the scene of the accident?
Because I wasn't thinking. I was only reacting. Like a righteous citizen. I never thought beyond that first step. But I'm thinking now.
Peter, you're thinking all wrong. You were right. You were right when you asked me to go back to the scene of the accident. I'm staying. Peter, we can't go away now. We can't.
Oh, you're right, honey.
Any calls?
Headquarters just called. There's a report from R&I and the Parker brothers.
What do they got?
Well, there's a man named Jack Hastings, also known as Doc Hastings. He served time with the Parker brothers, worked in the infirmary. He and the Parkers were released from prison at the same time.
Anything else?
He's working in a chicken farm now, just outside Malvern.
Check him out. The Parkers might be with him.
Right. You got an idea?
Have you?
Hold on, kid, just a little bit longer. Those cops are not going to stay out there forever.
It's no use, Mike. Get out of here while the getting's good. You got $70,000. You can do a lot of traveling. You can cover a lot of miles with 70 grand.
Now, look, will you stop talking like that? I'm not going any place alone. We're gonna make a break for it.
You mean you are?
No, us. Looks like the cop is staying out there, but we're not.
You'll never make it with me.
Okay, but at least we can try. No sense staying here.
How you gonna move me without killing me?
I'll find a way.
Headquarters checked on Doc Hastings. Negative.
Anything else?
No.
They've got every road covered. They gotta be around here someplace.
They got stakeouts around the chicken farm. Check on Highway 84 is negative.
You got any ideas?
Have you?
Oh, you're a great help, thanks. You know what's bothering me?
No, what?
We've got no ideas.
I know.
We can't move.
It happens that way sometimes.
Maybe they can't move.
What do you mean?
There's 3 roads out of that factory. We've got them all covered, right?
The suspects haven't moved past our checkpoints.
Well, maybe they haven't gotten to them.
Maybe the victims hurt so badly they can't move too far, huh?
That could be.
We've been working an assumption they'd break out of here and run for a doctor.
Suppose they couldn't.
Then they must be in this area.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If he's hurt badly, they may be closer than we'd think.
Have all of the units move in.
As they move in, we move out.
Somewhere in between, we're going to find the Parker brothers. Come on, let's go.
Which direction?
Car was headed north. They're probably going the same direction. You take one building, I'll take the other. Come on.
No, wait, Mike. No, go with me, Mike. Feels like my chest is caved in. I can't tell you how it hurts. It hurts. Feels like something keeps breaking inside.
I've got to get you out of here. I got to get you to Doc Hastings.
You can't. Forget it.
I can't let you die.
Take care of yourself. Get out of here.
And leave you?
You got to. It's your only chance. You can't make it with me.
Lou, if I can get you to a doc, you'll be all right.
I'm all right. The cops will find me. Someone will find me. You stick around here, cops will find you too.
If I could get into the car, if I could make a run for it.
You can't move me. It'll kill me. I need a stretcher. You need help.
Case that car in there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I was going to get Doc Hastings, then I saw the cops. I couldn't leave you, kid. I had to come back. If they take you, they take both of us, and they're not going to take you.
Let me take the rap alone. You're only going to make things worse.
We're not giving up.
Please, will you get out of here?
Okay, kid. I'll take a shot at him first. That'll stop him. It'll give me a chance to get out the side way.
Take off, big brother.
I'll be seeing you, kid.
Mike Parker, we know you're in there with your brother. He's badly hurt. We want to help him.
Go on, get out of here.
Look, Parker, we're trying to help him. We know he's alive. If he dies, it's your fault.
Don't listen to him. Get out of here.
Come on, throw your gun out. Throw your gun out and we'll get him a doctor.
Okay, where's your doctor?
You may have another gun.
Let's live dangerously and find out. On your feet, Parker. Come on!
What about my brother?
I'm going to get him to a doctor. What can I get you? All right, move. Come on, move. See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, it isn't what you drive, but how you drive that counts. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.